IT Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Priyank Kharge, has been quite aggressive in promoting a lot of IT-related initiatives here. Companies like ANSR has done extremely well in convincing companies in US to set up an entire office in India. One of the reports states that Bangalore has been attracting almost 38% of GCCs that is coming to India. We want at least 500 new GCCs to come over next 5 years. The richest man of Bangalore is not IT person. It's not Azim Premji or Narayan Murthy. The IT boom of Bangalore has also led to a lot of wealth creation in real estate.
So Shesh, what is this new GCC policy and what is the significance in the current landscape?
See, the GCC policy, I think I'm assuming you're referring to the one that the Karnataka government just announced. The IT Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Priyank Kharge, has been quite aggressive in promoting a lot of IT-related initiatives here and for job creation. Right now, there is a very strong trend of GCCs being set up in India. And see, basically GCC stands for Global Capability Center. One of the earlier trends that happened over the last few decades, for which Bangalore has become very popular, is a lot of IT outsourcing was happening. I mean, it continues to happen. And one of the larger things about it is that a lot of work was coming to India-based IT services companies, right? Be it Infosys, Wipro, even Accenture, IBM, etc. See, while that happens, this trend of GCC has become bigger. See, companies like ANSR has done extremely well in convincing companies in US to set up an entire office in India. How do I understand what you're doing there? And how do we map it to the right talent base, to the right city, right real estate, kya infrastructure chahiye, how can it function, this whole GCCs, and a certain high standards that these multinationals have, right? End to end, one after other, how can I set more and more GCCs, right? Like ANSR, and they have many other competition as well. So they have specialized in this. And very interestingly, one of the reports states that Bangalore has been attracting almost 38% of GCCs that is coming to India. They need really high-end talent pool. And lot of high-end talent pool in IT, product management and many other places. Lot of them, the talent pool that comes from across the country, lot of them prefer to work in a city like Bangalore, right? They want to work and live in a city like Bangalore. It has a lot to offer. That's kind of because of the talent. And then there is a good real estate available, city has good weather, good social infrastructure. There are a lot of things out there because which a certain momentum has got built. So momentum already exists. And I think Priyank Kharge, what he's doing right is trying to make this easier. Of course, a lot of other states also want to compete, and healthy competition is always good. I think Karnataka government is also saying that we will make it even more easy for GCs to be set up here. Any kind of bureaucratic things will make it faster. I think Karnataka government has a Beyond Bengaluru initiative. There are cities like Mysore, Mangalore, Hubli. They want to ultimately have a lot of these high-end jobs moving there as well. They're trying to see how they can get certain GCCs. See, Bangalore has been attracting. Can we get more GCCs to go to some of these Beyond Bangalore places? I think is one of the things they're looking at. And within Bangalore also, see, of course, there are already places like Whitefield, Bellandur, they are already attracting, to an extent, Hebbal area, etc. They're already attracting GCC. So I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to set up something closer to the airport as well. So you need to kind of stretch the boundary, right? So there is no momentum as much closer to airports. Bangalore International Airport, right? I think they're trying to set up something there by creating a lot of infrastructure, etc. And as a policy, start driving towards those places.
So Shesh, with 500 new GCCs that are going to be enabled in Karnataka, what do you think is going to be the potential impact of this on the industry?
I think there is certain statistics and report that of course the Karnataka government has gone through. What they really see is that we want at least 500 new GCCs to come over next 5 years. That can add $50 billion more to the state's economy and can create at least 3.5 lakh more jobs. And like I said earlier, these are kind of well-paid jobs, right? And what happens is that when the state is able to attract these GCCs and have a lot of these well-paid jobs created, they create even more jobs, right?
Yeah.
They take high-end residential,
Yeah.
there is demand for good quality schools, then there is, be it mall, and there is a lot more employment that gets created all over, and globally also. If you see, right, I've lived in US also for many years.
Yeah.
Everywhere people want to attract high-end talent. Singapore also has clear policies. When I say high-end talent, and they go by salary. See, salary bracket is higher, we want to make visa easier. That's how like Singapore government looks at it, right?
Yeah.
Same way, I think within, of course, this is not about bringing foreign talent, but this is about bringing global capability centers here and the India talent pool of the top end. We are kind of competing with a lot of other cities, other states as well. I think the need here is to see how best we can help this whole GCC movement to Karnataka be easier.
So Shesh, this policy basically focuses on new skill development and new learning opportunities. How do you think this is going to shape up the future workforce?
A lot of times the earlier IT services used to be slightly lower end in the spectrum, right? Be it testing, while they are themselves important. People used to talk, back in 2003, yaar pura development, design, there are a lot of these things. The percentage of such jobs used to be lesser in India, right? Because majority of the key decision making used to kind of still happen in, say, US, etc. Some support things, they used to find it as easier to kind of outsource. But over a period of time, what has happened in India's talent pool is evolving. A lot of key design aspects and important work actually happens in India. So I think it's a natural evolution, and more GCCs coming. It's both sides. See, GCCs needs these high-end talent, and so they will kind of create this kind of talent, and because such talent are getting created, more and more GCCs will also come. I can easily see from last 20 years the kind of work that happens in Bangalore, there is significant upward movement that has always been happening.
This means that there are going to be new investment opportunities. Can you elaborate more on this?
See, I think from a real estate perspective, I think if somebody is buying real estate, a commercial real estate, when you purchase, you are kind of taking a very long-term outlook, right? If you buy a commercial real estate in any city, you buy in Bangalore, you buy in Pune, you buy in Delhi, Chennai, you are kind of betting on the city. For a 1-year investment, real estate is not the best place to come. You can probably do a stock market, right? Real estate, I would say 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years outlook, then you kind of do real estate. You know that the economy is on the right track, so the long-term investment is kind of good. And of course, they have to track and understand where are these GCCs coming up. Like I said, see, as of today, be it Outer Ring Road, Bellandur area, Whitefield area, and say the Hebbard Manyata Tech Park area, right? I would say attract almost probably 80% of the GCCs right now. The people should know the trend. If they want to understand which are the areas that are going to develop further and further, those who are smart will be able to identify those opportunities.
Got it.
And see where there is commercial real estate kind of booming, those areas eventually there will be residential also booming, right? There will be retail also booming, right? So that smart people who are in real estate investments, they understand this and they'll follow that.
So Shesh, will these policies also focus on co-working spaces?
Yes, that's a very interesting statement. I haven't gone in detail exactly what help they would do for co-working, but I really appreciate the fact that they're recognizing co-working as an industry. The advantage co-working spaces brings, even for GCCs, is many times if they want to start small, they want to start with 30 people.
Correct.
It may be too much for them to really set up a large infrastructure, right? So that's co-working makes it easier for somebody to just get in. यार सब कुछ setup is happening है, चल रहा है. Like if you look at a lot of our campuses, etc., even a smaller guy can just start off. A GCC को आने के लिए ना आसान है. ठीक है, let's start.
Correct.
When they say let's start, you know what, then it'll go further. And also co-working space gives that buffer, right? See, somebody, like imagine a set of 500 seat or a 1000 seater GCC area. Now they suddenly ran out of space and need another 100 seats more. Suddenly they, for them to go and create a large managed office or something, versus, there is co-working availability in that same locality.
Correct.
It kind of makes it easier for them
absolutely.
to kind of plan. So I think co-working really adds a lot of value because when the manpower addition, etc., is very dynamic. That's why co-working kind of adds the dynamicness to the real estate and helps this whole thing.
Correct. I think the future is not only bright for tech sector but also for real estate, right?
I think Sometimes I tell the IT people, you know, the richest man of Bangalore is not IT person. It's not Azim Premji or Narayan Murthy. It is Arjun Menda, who is the owner of RMG, which is a real estate company. You know what? The IT boom of Bangalore has also led to a lot of wealth creation in real estate.
Correct.
They probably have made more money.
Thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for next video coming in next Tuesday.